Okay, check. 1, 2. Everything should all be good to go now. All set for the first ever live stream on twitch.tv. Presenting, I don't know why I'm doing it like this, but Stephen D. Comics. Hello, everybody. Yes, it is I, Stephen D. Comics, part-time cartoon VTuber and webcomic artist. Previously, if you've ever seen anything with me around the internet the past couple of months, you probably are at least vaguely, well, maybe, I don't know. I haven't been doing a whole lot, but probably seen me around here or there, at least probably on random tweets, commenting and all that. Yeah, so, if you haven't heard, of me, still kind of new around, just some random dude with a cartoon looking bro. Originally streaming on YouTube. That's where I had been since, November. I did the whole debut and streaming and all that, I did that way back in the middle of November. I've streamed a little bit since then on YouTube every weekend. I'm a part-time cartoon VTuber. I work a full-time job, so I only have time to stream on the weekends. And yeah, I've done that for a time on YouTube, and I don't know. Just kind of felt like mixing it up a little bit, since Twitch is kind of still the big hotness. I guess that's probably the first question. Why was I YouTube instead of Twitch? Despite the fact that Twitch is the main streaming platform, but actually I made this Twitch account a while back. I can't remember when exactly it was, but it was literally a couple of days after, or a couple of days before, let me rephrase that. A couple of days after, not even an entire week after I made my Twitch account, Twitch came out with their whole revenue split change, and it did not sound very promising. It's realistically going to be a very long ways until I can actually start making money off of streams or even videos, but, it's something I'm considering. And in a bit of research, I decided maybe it would have been better to go with YouTube since they were kind of getting there in the live streaming scene. Well, so that's what I did. And fast forward to now, things are still kind of the way they are. YouTube's not great. Twitch, from what I understand, isn't 100% there either, but people are still on here. They're still streaming. So, yeah, I figured maybe I could mix it up a little bit, It's still early enough, it isn't really gonna hurt too much to change a little bit. But yeah, figured I'd mess around a little bit. It's I wanted to start sooner, but we've been having all of these winter storms, and I guess get out the gate saying this, I'm streaming on Wi-Fi rather than with an wired Ethernet cable like a sane person should be doing, but Ethernet's not really an option for me right now because my stream setup is in a room that was built with soundproofing, so I don't have to bug my parents with any of my shenanigans, or at least talking at my computer screen like a whack job. And the modem and the router are all in a completely different room all the way across the house. So I would have to A, get a super long Ethernet cable to stretch all the way around to plug into there, and B, I would have to try and make some kind of hole in the door for the cable to go through, and that would kind of defeat the whole purpose of having a soundproof room, So, and we're still moving out, which I kind of ditched the moving out plan because, rent's expensive. Everything is expensive, even if I'm just living out on my own. But my oldest brother has actually been trying to convince me to move over nearby where he lives. so we can hang out more, but also it's kind of nice around there. Just been looking up jobs that I could try and take, and I can move up there with him when I get a new job until I find a new place, and then I can get my own spot and set up my own internet and all that. But yeah, I'm not really sure how that's a whole other thing. But whatever. For now, this is how I'm doing things, and it's been manageable, but the weather makes the Wi-Fi a bit volatile. It's going okay. I did a test a couple days ago while it was raining, because I wasn't sure if maybe rain would be easier than snow, and it's been consistently okay. I'm looking at Twitch's whole thing as I'm figuring it out, the bitrate, and there was a little dip a little bit ago. I don't know when. But OBS, like the little colored screen thing, keeps going into the red, but the KPS, it hardly has ever dipped below the 4,000. A couple times, but it's been weirdly consistent. It's not raining right now, but it's kind of just the same deal, but it seems like it's okay. And I think it's okay to try streaming with this, but yeah, it has been getting in the way before when I was starting my God of War playthrough, and yeah, that was frustrating in its own right. So I'm trying to get into the streaming gig, trying to get as much content out there as I can, but I wasn't planning on doing a very long stream today or tomorrow if things are okay with the storm. I just wanted to test the waters a little bit, so I'm just gonna do a small little something here today and then tomorrow and then probably next weekend. I'm not seeing any more storm stuff, but next weekend I was gonna maybe start my next series, and there's a little bit more to it after that, but I have not kind of have to I'll say something when I get to that point, but that's probably enough of the chatting. I'll get to what I actually want to do while internet is still at least most agreeable enough to stream, so I'm going to also use this as an excuse to show off my break screen, so I'll dip for a second. Sorry, I'm watching the KPS thing on OBS. It's flipping around a bit and it's freaking me out. Okay, now it looks like it's disconnecting. I don't know. I mean, it says I'm still live, but... And it's not even raining right now. Come on. Well, give me a second and I'll Forgot to unmute myself. That was about to happen eventually, but okay. Still not really sure what's going on with Twitch, but it looks like I'm still live and okay. But isn't telling me it's disconnecting or poor quality or anything, but I think it should be okay, but we'll see how things go. But yeah, I'm starting things off with Smash Brothers, one of my all-time favorite video game franchises, and this is like the first stream that I did on YouTube with Smash Brothers. Originally, I did a whole thing with trying to get at least one character into Elite Smash. That failed miserably. And the other stream I did was more my speed. It was online, but I messed around with random characters, with items, and trying to get 4-player free-for-alls, but I weren't really a lot of people playing online when I tried, so didn't really get a lot of that. But I'm gonna give it another shot, and again, as long as my stream doesn't conk out on me, we'll see how far I go. First, I will I'm changing up the way my setup is to match with OBS, or for streaming on Twitch. I have it tweaked a little bit, but I don't want to make myself a little bigger. Yeah, originally when I resized myself around here, okay, now Twitch says excellent, but it has a bunch of little dips on there. Seriously, if I would have known I'd be dealing with all this weather mess, that we'd actually have a real winter for once in, like, years, I would have held off on debuting until freaking spring. What was I saying? Oh yeah, resizing myself. Originally I did that through OBS, through the window that I made for the VTube Studio capture, but now I'm actually doing it in VTube Studio directly with all that. That's big enough, right? Big enough for my fat head. But yeah, I'll just do what I did last time, and I'll mess around with some online. Oh, oops, that's the wrong one. With some Smash Online. And my preferred rules, here are my rules again. Wait, one-on-one. Is that why I didn't get 4-player free-for-alls? Did I not change that? What the hell? Wow. Let me never convince you that I'm anything but a dumb. Wow. But yeah, Smash, maybe that'll fix things a bit. Stock, 3 minutes, figured keep it at least that standard. 5 minutes, any stage, final Smash meter, and items, because that's all the craziness that I love about these games. Turn myself up a wee bit. And yeah. And we'll see how this goes. That's one of the other things that I've talked about extensively before. You can watch the VODs on my YouTube and my so far only proper highlight video, because that's been taking longer than I would have liked. So where's my train of thought? Sorry. My mains. That's always the big question with Smash fans like me, but my main is random, because I don't really like sticking to just only one character or a couple of characters at a time. I think it's more fun to just mess around with everyone. There are all sorts of play styles, and I just like jazzing it up. I do have favorites and least favorites and all that, but all in all, I just prefer playing as everybody. But unfortunately, people who made Brawl or Smash Ultimate specifically did not include random for the character selections this time around, even though they did the last time. Cowards. So I have to work around, and what I found for the last Smash stream that I did on YouTube was this little randomizer website. Oh, whoops. Sorry, bit of Twitch there. But yes, I literally just Googled a Smash randomizer, and I just found the first option that was there. And this is what I used. I think the only thing from last time is I got a couple of repeats, so this time when I pick a character, I will deselect them from the whole roster here. So I don't get any repeats, just pick a new character each time. So, let's quit with all the rambling, and let's see what our first character is. Peach! Sorry, gotta find my mouse again. Alright, so we will start with Princess Peach. Let's see. I really like the gold dress Peach. They really went out of their way to make it shiny. It's kind of weird, but I like it. So now that I actually changed the setting to Smash instead of one-on-one, don't know how I missed that still, but should have a bit more success in getting the kind of fight that I actually want. We're already got a better start from last time. So my question is, are there going to be more people playing this time around compared to the last time I played? Because it took forever to queue up a fight, even with just one person. There was hardly anyone playing that time. I don't know why. Alright, 4-bad. Now we're talking. Alright, let's do it. So me and a hero versus Pyramithra and Bayonetta. And lag. Off to a great start. I'll let you take that one. You earned it. Yeah, I ran into that one. I wasn't even facing the right way. Nope, I wasn't fast enough to land on the log. Damn it. Not an ideal start. Although, to be honest, I haven't really had a laggy fight like this before in my other streams. I'm not really sure how that happened, considering, you know, Nintendo. And I guess at least Smash specifically. Like, I actually haven't had a whole lot of internet problems with, like, Mario Kart or Splatoon. So, I mean, Smash, yeah, that's kind of expected. They don't really quite have a handle on it all, but... Oh, nope, that was good enough. I really don't get Bayonetta's final smash. That's... Oh, really? I had mine. I was mashing B. Well, Light's got a stock lead, so... Also, it's less laggy, so was it on my end? You know, all things considered, it probably might be me, so, if it is, I'm sorry. I want to say the only difference is I'm playing on that I'm streaming on Twitch, but yeah, no, it's gotta be the weather. It's like, it's not raining right now. It's cloudy as hell, but... Honestly, I'm just surprised that my stream hasn't even completely died yet, so... I think a little bit of my energy's used a bit more on that, so... And we lost anyway. GG's. But...
Miss me, baby.
And the GSP dips even more, but... I don't really care much about that anymore. I already tried that Elite Smash thing once. It didn't pan out, but at least I tried. Right. I want to randomize the next character, but I'll remove Peach, so we don't get another repeat. Who's next? And Steve. Minecraft Steve. And in light of all the recent stuff that I've been hearing about Steve, it's probably going to be controversial, but I don't actually know what I'm doing, so... So I highly doubt I'm going to be as scary as people are going to expect. Considering the whole strategy with Steve is to just basically play Minecraft. Oh, just a one-on-one. But, yeah, I don't really want to play Minecraft, personally. No offense to Minecraft stan. Erwin Steve, what the hell? I think you got your names a bit backwards, but... Excuse me a moment. Oh, jeez. If it is me, then it probably is a good thing I'm not gonna try and stream for very long. Because, holy shit, this is bad. Could have thrown me the other way. I'll just be mining, as is my wont. Ooh, diamond. Pardon me. Oops, right. Nope. I got a little too ambitious there. Saw an opportunity, I took it, and I failed horribly at it. I had a decent lead going. Oh, nope, he got me. And she has a hammer. Jeez. I think I was doing relatively decent. God. Okay, that was probably a bad strat. Yeah, Steve's definitely not my character. So I'll take Steve out of the running, and let's try someone else. spin it. Not really much of a wheel, but still something spinning. Mii Brawler. I've got a couple options here with the Mii Brawler. I've got a normal Mii, I've got my old girl Poonch, and I've got Gran's. Don't remember Gran's moveset much, but I think I just wanted to round it out with 3 Mii fighters with different stuff. Yeah, I kind of just want to go with Poonch again, because I really love her. That face, man. I'd like to use the Mii fighters more, because it's all fun stuff there, but I like playing random when I can, and they don't use Mii fighters for the random characters, which is weird. At least a little. Like, you would think you can unlock, like, the default versions in the one-player mode. You would think that they would figure something out. For at least those. For random, you know? And another team fight. You Piranha Plant, Kirby, and Cloud.
3, 2, 1, go!
And boom! Well played. Okay, I have an uppercut. I couldn't remember what the up special was. Definitely the next time I try and play Smash Online, I'll do it when the weather's a bit more agreeable. Did that flash do anything? Like, am I crazy, or is that flash supposed to do something? Because I don't feel anything change. Oh, jeez. Whew. Oh my god. The most dangerous tech move of all. Tilting the stage slightly. Anyone with OCD will be driven mad. Nope, I did not get an extra jump when I used the side special in the air. Live and learn. Oh yeah, you're on my team. Oh, lowers the gravity, that's what it did. Oh god, no. Actually wanted to do the other one. Just kinda hoping he would just fall. Fortunately, I'm stuck. Well, okay, there we go. And there's a whole 2 minutes. I don't think I'd be able to last sudden death even if I choose it. center that a bit more. I'd say it's not my day, but I'm not as good at this game as I'd like to think I am, despite how much I love it. I guess down on stock, so even if he evens it out, unless he can actually kill Kirby or Cloud, probably not gonna see a sudden death. I think we got this lost. Lego Feet 13 is hanging on for dear life. Bless them. Bless them. Can't believe I'm actually saying that about someone with feet in their name. Like, good God, man. Person. Plant. Oh yeah, I could have stolen the stock. I didn't even think about that. Don't do 2v2s very often, so... I don't know how helpful I would have been, so... Yeah. Managed to get them down to 1 stock each, so... You know. It's not like we were bodying that hard. Alright. Take me, Brawler, out.
Solo battle.
And who's next? Spin it! Little Mac. I enjoy me some good old boxing every now and then. Play Little Mac more often than me, Brawler. Maybe it'll go well. Maybe not. Especially if they actually know anything about fighting in the air. Oh. No, I don't want that. Jab more. Alright. Go time. Ah, free for all. Here we go. Byleth, Luigi, Robin. In Minecraft. Considering this is the 4th match in a row that's got lag, I'm pretty sure it probably is me. Oh god, that's a Keldeo. Oh, what? I didn't know it hit me with anything. Grab the super scope, damn it. Vulpix. And the Alolan one. It's my favorite. Yeah, Alolan Vulpix and Ninetales are a great fucking design. Oh, jeez. I was gonna say, intermission. Yeah, it reaches! Think it's about time you went down to our level, Tony Blanco. Nope, that was a bad move. Oh, your battle did end here. Ah! Ha! That actually hit him! No, couldn't roll away. Well, it wasn't last. Yeah, want to hit that? I'm sure something good will happen. Go on, give it a smack. I know you want to. I was hoping that we would hit the ball. Come on. Okay, real talk though. Highlighter, what the fuck were you doing there? Are you just trying to psych him out, or you could easily dodge out of the way, or done anything other than what you were doing? I know I wasn't exactly smart in this fight, but like there was an assist trophy right there you could have grabbed. What you doing? What are you doing? Okay, we're, Little Mac. Taking him out, yeah, spin it. That's a way to end. Pit! One of my favorite gaming heroes. A goober that can kill gods. Ain't that something? Going with the dark pit color. Because I like throwing people off. Oh! Good use of the shields. Bam. Alright, mano a mano. Fine by me. And a little Mac. What do you know?
3, 2, 1, go!
Ooh. Good one. actually kind of broke through. Okay. I never really use that anyway. I'm not a defensive kind of player, but... Hey! You learn. Live and you learn. Not quite. Why would you kill an illiterate man? Well, Mac, why? Didn't know the joys of reading. The line's killing me, though. It's probably my own fault, but still. Haha! Barely even moved the control stick for that. Really? Ha! Because I was able to avoid that. Nope, he powered through it. Alright, who's the next victim?
Solo battle.
Take it out and spin. Falco. I can work with Falco, though how effective I'll actually be is probably not. Considering my performance so far, but you know, we gotta try. Unless there's a connection error. Surprised that hasn't happened sooner, all things considered. Seems like it's been in the green for a while. No. Usually as I say that goes red, but... Yeah, you know.
Solo battle.
Shall we try this again? Alright, here we go. Alright, going with 3 people. What we got? Captain Falcon and Inkling. Dad? Dad, you're playing? Oh, and it's a time match, okay. Going for kill, Cam. Come on, I had that. What? Think Robo Nerd over there knows how to refill ink? I'm gonna guess no. Oh god. We got Doggo. Oh god, and a crab's coming. Okay, I see me. I swear those aren't on the stage for that long, but I think the lag just extended it. Had to be the Gust Bellows, didn't it? I'll just get rid of it. Oh, I wanted to grab that. Oh, jeez. Could have aimed for me. I don't think I haven't died at all this fight. Oh, that's unfortunate. Is that me or did they leave? And I got the hit, so it's my point. Oh, there we go. I feel pretty good about my chances this fight. I think Wait, did he just drop? Like, not even crawling on the wall? Just... Alright, just about out of time, and I think I got this. Booyah.
Had enough already?
Well, at least I could say I won one. I'd say that's worth something. Oh yeah, one of them definitely left. I'm gonna guess it was the Inkling, considering what happened with the bridge. That timing, that was unfortunate. Well, I don't care about GSP this time, so I'm not gonna pitch a fit like I did with that Ike fight in that first stream. That was, I mean, in hindsight, it wasn't that great of a fight. We both kind of sucked, but Still, it was one of my few wins. I couldn't even properly enjoy it because I didn't get GSP out of it, and that was my whole goal. Ugh. But it made for fun content. That's what really matters in the end when you're a streamer. Alright, spin! Pichu. So, if you're counting all of my wins and losses, you might as well just count this as a loss. Just like last time. Although, I did decently well when I played as Pichu in my last stream. All things considered. Like, I didn't die instantly, but it's still Pichu. The worst character in all of Smash Brothers. So, it's asking a bit much to expect a win, especially when I'm at the wheel. Still keep seeing the thing on OBS. Quality dipping. Oh, there we go. Also surprised that hasn't been happening more. Definitely not the best time to be trying to do online gaming, but I wanted to try and do a test stream on Twitch. And I wanted to play Smash, damn it. It's my favorite game. Of course I want that to be one of the first games I stream. And tomorrow I was gonna wait to say anything till later, but tomorrow I was gonna do Mario Kart. Second stream like the last time when I started on YouTube, but also there were new tracks that just came out a couple days ago, and I wanted to try them, and I wanted to try them live. See my reactions to the new tracks as they happen, instead of just seeing my reactions on Twitch, or on Twitter. Alright, who's kicking my ass now? Palutena and Joker, and I've got a Mega Man. Don't like our odds at this one. Kid 916, I apologize in advance for my performance, because I'm Pichu and I'm gonna suck. And against a Palutena and a Joker, Palutena's solid. And Joker's supposed to be objectively good, although I'm not crazy about him. I don't really see the hype, but... And the Mega Man's already down. This is already gonna be horrible. Oh, God. Was that intentional? Did you intentionally self-destruct there? What the hell? Bro, you were gonna lose, but could have tried a little harder than that. You have to throw me to the wolves. What the hell? Is my lag that bad, man? Are these opponents that scary? Ah, damn it. Could've just stayed away from me so I can angle that right. Gotta at least take one of you down with me. Or at least a stock. The lag was enough to tell me that wasn't gonna work, and yet I didn't listen. Not really what I meant to do, but... Couldn't have saved me on that one. Kid, what the fuck? You could have tried, you know? Quitting right out the gate is different from actually fucking giving a shit. Oh god, your GSP is like really low. You've been taking a lot of L's today, haven't you? That's my condolences, but come on. Yeah, I'm not even trying with Pichu again. Fuck that. Let's play a character that's actually good. Spin. Delay spin. Hero. I can manage that a little bit better. Of course, I'll probably keep getting distracted by using the menu. You know, I've had a thought. Hero's great. I like him. Until Steve came around, I called them one of the greatest characters to be made for a game like Smash Brothers. With everything they jam-packed in there, especially with the down special. But it's like, the down special, the command menu, that can be a bit hairy in the heat of the battle because of all the reading that you kind of have to do to know what exactly you're doing. Don't want to accidentally off yourself with a kamikaze, you know? But it's kind of the thing about Hero, why I prefer Hero over Steve, is that Steve's mining stuff you have to deal with. But with Hero, you don't need that command menu. You can go the entire fight without using it. And I think I'm going to try that. My fight with Hero, I'm not going to use down B at all. Or I'm going to try not to anyway. I might reflexively do that, because out of habit, but no down B. Think of down B as a counter. That'll get me to not use it. I'll use all the other specials, because they're great. But that's it. Not doing any more than that. And we'll see how I do without the randomness. Sonic and Wolf. Wolf is on sicko mode. Oh, and it's stamina, really? It's crazy seeing people going with stamina. I respect it. Because why the hell not? Like, stock isn't the only way to play Smash, you know, but yeah, stamina's kind of weird. 'Cause that's like the whole thing with Smash, is that it does the damage percentage thing, and it's different. It's unique. Sets it apart from the other fighters, where your whole goal is to actually take down their health and kill them. There's a time limit, so can't go on forever. How much mana do you need for the fully charged thing? Do something about that wolf. Because this wolf is not here to play a game, he's here to win. Yeah, he's behind me, damn it. Getting the feeling this wolf's gonna win, but I'm not very happy about it. Be nice to get a win, to get a loss against someone who actually playing the game, you know? Aha! Ha! Ah! Suck it. Sorry, I gotta teabag that. Ha! Nice! I respect that. Oh yeah, they're leaving, of course they are. That was awesome. You know what? I don't care if I lose. That was great, E. That was awesome. Team up against the spammy wolf. Okay, you didn't have to gift wrap that win to me. You could have kicked my ass. You were solid. Okay, I was fine with the first part of how that went down, but no, can't say I'm crazy about the way I won, quote unquote. That I'm satisfied with what happened with sicko mode, but I feel like E should have committed to trying to win, you know? Like, yeah, we weren't getting GSP out of that, but I mean, I didn't give a shit, but I'm not counting that as a win, as winning a fight with Hero without ever using my down special. That's not a win. That doesn't count. I'm not going as Hero again, but still, I'm making my stance known. I don't count that as a proper win. You had my respect for a minute there, E, but you kind of lost it there. Yeah, spin. Whatever. Palutena, now it's my turn to go God mode. Goddess mode. But as much as I like Palutena and Kid Icarus, I'm not a big fan of her gameplay-wise in Smash. Saitant's a stripper pole, and I like that, but because that's just funny that they did that, but yeah. And me brawlers. Oh, Papi Chulo again. I fought him already. And OG. Ah, oh, Bomberman. Ninja Bomberman. And some ninja dude. I kind of feel like I'm in the way of something. I mean, I'm not gonna leave. I'm still gonna do my thing, but still can't help but be in the way, you know. I got a whole thing. Me brawler ninjas. And I'm just a beautiful goddess lady, and doing this. I got the big laser. Nope. Counters aren't good against that. Against being grabbed from the back. Nope. Nope, and I'm out. Well, not out, but... Nope.
Watch this. Black hole.
I've got the big laser! I was gonna say even it out, but Papi Chulo's not doing too hot. Doing the best, but...
Explosive flame.
I feel like OG's got the better odds here in this fight. He's holding on pretty well. Why are you aiming for me? Papi Chulo's about to die. Rank up my damage, but you could do a decent job of that on your own, it looks like. That was almost awesome. I've got a major uphill battle here. I don't like my odds.
Watch this. Black hole. And mega laser.
I did not know it was actually going to track like that. I am a dumb. I don't think I deserve a win, even if I had a shot. After that. Yeah. GG. Well done, OG. GG, OG. G. Didn't lose GSP with Palutena for that, if whatever the hell that's worth. It's nothing, it's worth nothing to me.
Solo battle.
Alright. Get the goddess out of the picture. And a spin. Ryu! The fighting game boy. Actually, my least favorite of the fighting game boys. I just think Ken, Kazuya, and Terry are a bit more interesting, but... You know, I can work with Terry. Go with the Goku color. I used to say this was the closest we'd get to Goku and Smash Brothers, but no, now we got Hero. Akira Toriyama art style. That's the closest we'll get. Yeah, my problem with the fighting game characters like Ryu is I get too distracted trying to put in the original commands for their specials. That winds up distracting me. I'm just flailing around like a madman trying to get the right moves. I still don't even know how to properly do the Shoryuken. It's like the Z command, but I've never actually been able to pull that off intentionally. It was always on accident. And a fox. I don't like my chances in this. Well, if it's a normal Magicant, then I should be able to be fine. If I can get me a flying man. And yet I say my strat, but then he winds up getting a flying man. You didn't like my odds! I think the flying man knocked him out of the way. Thanks for that. Why do items have to spawn in the under platform here? How many people are actually going down there to get shit? Guess I got the stock lead. It's just not attacking while they're still. Can't at least blame me for trying. I forgot he had a final smash. Well, it shouldn't do too much. Why do I keep doing that when he attacks? Well, at least it was a smash ball. My timing is awful with that. It's pretty rare if I ever actually properly pull off a final smash. Certainly got surviving down. Zeltronox. I respect it. But this is my house now. Booyah. I was about to say take my wins where I can get them, but I'm still not counting that. Still not counting that, hero win. Because I didn't like it. Alright, pop Ryu out. And spin. Now I've got Joker. Got the launched criminal. always torn between the red and the blue palette swaps. No, I think I like the blue a little bit better. Red's my favorite. Red and blue are kind of my favorite colors, but the blue is crisp on Joker. I like it. Not very good with Joker. I don't really jive with his playstyle as much as others, but I can understand in the right hands how he can be scary, but I am not the right hands. Like, to me, he's just kind of there. Like, his moves are kind of around. Oh, hey, Zeltronix again. Zeltronix again. This time we got a Jigglypuff joining us. Okay, I was gonna say, it's not normal Gower Plane, is it? Good. The hell strategy is that? What the fuck? Saw through me already. Hey, Zeltronix, you want to get on this? Oh, that's fast. Can't say that Starbun doesn't know what they're doing. Cannot say that at all. Gun. Thank you for that. Could have timed that counter better. I'm not gonna lie, I actually like seeing someone pull off Jigglypuff. Like, Jigglypuff's not really a intuitive character. I mean, there's a lot of unorthodox picks nowadays, but like Jigglypuff's always been the odd one out. But it's like, it's kind of fun. It's fun to pull off kicking ass with Jigglypuff. Like, I respect the hell out of it. It's always a fun watch. Couldn't have waited to pull off the same strat you did before, because that's an effective use of of Puff Up. Come on. He doesn't need much. Just get a good, clean hit. Zeltronics does know how to hold on, if that last fight was any indication. But, come on, come on, Starbun, I know you got this. I see, this is how you be good while actually playing the game. Rage Mode, was that his name? That wolf player? Like, this is how you do it. Take notes. Boom. GG's. That was awesome. That was awesome. Couldn't remember what toggle I had for what, but... Alright, well. I wasn't planning on playing a whole lot. I'm already at about hour and a half mark, and... it's more so the lag that's kind of driving me nuts. You know what? I've had to do this for both times I've streamed Smash Brothers, but before I kind of did a little detox at the end, and I just did like a normal CPU versus match. Kind of want to do that again. I don't really need to, but I don't know. But you know, well, the first time I did it, I wanted to kind of give my viewers a glimpse as to how I prefer playing Smash. But hey, I've got a new Twitch audience. Maybe you could see here. So I've got a lot of different rules for everything. 'Cause I just gotta try it all, but I'll do a stage morph one. I feel like people don't really talk much about stage morph, which kind of sucks because it's awesome that they were able to pull this kind of thing off. I'll do stock. You know what? Yeah. A pure random fight. This is how I do it. Any game mode, I'm in the mood for random stages, random characters, with proper random mode, and typically with items, of course. Like, this is the way I play Smash. This is the real way to play Smash. Shulk, Bowser Jr., Dark Samus, King Day, and we're in an apartment complex. Oh god, he's already at it. Jeez. Hold on. DVD's gotten bodied hard, man. Get out of his way. That. Nope. Wanna watch DDD murder a child? Brutal. Move around a little bit to really work that camera, you know? Walk off stage, and it's the doggos. Oh, jeez. That was a big hit. It's kind of weird with CPUs in this game. Like, they're pretty generous when it comes to letting you use the special flag and all that. They don't really do a whole lot to stop you. Now we're over our chain attack with one more person in our party than we're supposed to have. Still a weird design choice. especially considering the extra character is a spoiler. And yeah, now there's a real chaotic fight.
I can feel the power.
It's chaotic, and I think it's chill. That's how I have a chill time in Smash. Never gets old. I kind of want to play more, but I've got other things I wanted to get done, and I think this is probably a good enough tester to see how well I can figure out streaming on Twitch, and I guess to test to see how well streaming works with more rainy weather, which is, yeah, it's better without, or, you know, with actual wired internet connection, but, you know, make do with what I got the time being. But yeah, there's a, I guess, kind of typical Stephen D comic Smash Brothers stream for you, all you Twitch viewers out there. But yeah, that'll do it for me. I'm gonna wrap up and try and get some more editing done, see if I can try and get closer to finishing the next highlight video. Yeah, at the pace I'm going, it's probably still gonna be a hot minute. I should look into something about that, but yeah, tomorrow I'll be back with more. I'll do a Mario Kart stream, try out the new tracks and race online a little bit. Again, usually my experience racing online in Mario Kart's a bit better. It's not supposed to be any more rain or snow tomorrow. Actually, no, well, I always need to take the weather app with a grain of salt. It's never an exact guarantee, but, who knows? It might be more or less the same kind of deal, but, yeah. And I'm also, because I would want to have more of my stuff available on other sites, and especially since, like, speaking personally, I'm more of a YouTube guy and like having some of my stuff on there, I will make sure my VODs are uploaded onto YouTube as soon as possible. Monday evening at the earliest, but it might depend. Kind of see how it goes, because it's supposed to be like 24 hours after I hit end stream, but we'll kind of see how it goes. But yep, that'll do it for me. Thank you all for watching. Thank you for stopping by. Hope the lagginess isn't too bad, but you know, it's a first Twitch stream, but you know, still figuring things out. Plenty of time to figure things out, learn, and get better, but let's see how it goes for next time. I'll catch y'all tomorrow. Bye-bye.